is that you go over 50 mile an hour and all you can hear is that. But I've got a little trick. Hello and welcome to another Bodgit and Leggit video. Yes, you can hear that horrible noise when you go over 50 mile an hour on both sides of this van. The wind is whistling in. Now what I have seen is, and I'll show you when I'm outside the van, I've seen a little bit of rubber seems to be apart from the actual door, but I've got a little trick to do first with some silage tape just to make sure 100% it's coming from that place. Right, this is what I noticed. As you see here, the rubber is nice and flat, but as it starts coming to the top, there's a big gap. So what we're going to do is we're going to put some silage tape over here, which is just really thick electrician's tape almost, but it's for what farmers use to fix the silage bales. And I'm going to drive down the road and see if that stops it. So this is what I've done. Look, just some silage tape going along there, and yeah. I also noticed this hole up here and I thought it might be coming from there, but it actually isn't. It's just coming from the top of the door here. Ha! I was right! The silage tape worked. Listen to that. Absolutely no noise now, no whistling. So we know 100% that it is the doors, the top of the door. We're only doing 30 mile an hour now and you can still hear it's coming in. So it does start from around 25 mile an hour upwards. It's just annoying. Right, so it did work. We know what we need to do now. When we take this one off, this one's a lot worse. If you look here, and then when it starts getting out here, it really starts bowing out. The door isn't flat here, so the door can go in quite a good bit, as you can see. And what it is, it's just wear and tear. The door opening with the wind, as it opens up and it slams back, it opens up all this, and it's just wear and tear. The rubbers have been replaced, but yeah, so what we'll do is we will get that door in a bit and we'll see. We might not be able to get it perfect, but we should be able to get it better than what it is. I've got a few ideas. People have already tried to push the actual door lock all the way back to try and force the door close, you know, to close more, but that's just making this door stick. This door is a nightmare to get it off because this is now too far back. It's hard really to know. I don't know if I should maybe try and bend this lip here first, because that will allow the rubber to roll a bit more. But I've got another idea with these pieces of wood, which I will try, but I just want to look at this door a little bit more careful just to see what I can do with the rubber first. Right, so I've got a piece of wood wedged between two of the doors at the really tough part of the door, so the wood's going to cave in before the door does on both sides. I cannot wait for the comments on this video. I just cannot wait for it. I can just see all these armchair mechanics coming out telling me this is so wrong. I've got a ratchet strap between both the two doors here. Now, yes, maybe it is the best to completely strip the door down, spend 3 or 4 hours on each door and try and bend it back. We're not going to do that. We're just going to see. We only need to move this maybe 5 mil each side, very, very small amounts. And this method should be really, really quick. And I'm going to take my time and I'm going to keep checking everything. If nothing's moving, I'm just going to stop. And this is going to be a quick and easy method, and it should work. I'm not 100% sure if it will, but I mean it technically should, because we're just trying to bend this door in just slightly at the top. That's all I'm trying to do, nothing more. So as I ratchet this, see, the other thing is I don't know if this is going to stop us here. This might not have enough for us to do it. So let me just keep ratcheting this and see what happens. Forget we're going to have a bit of spring back. So even if we do manage to push the top of the door in, it's going to spring back out. So we need to force it more. So when the spring back goes back out, it's going to set at our new position.
these.
I know, that's why I'm doing it slowly. Right, it has moved in. We don't know how much yet. I've got the customer there just telling me how much it's moved because we don't want to obviously ping out the glass or anything like that. But it has moved in, so I'm going to do 2 more ratchets and then we're going to release it and we're going to see if it's actually moved in. So, you see the door moving? Yeah. Okay. Right, look. I'm going to release the tension, just put it on the door. Right, that's the tension release. Hopefully you saw that. We'll see now how much it's moved, if any. Right, I think it is better. I'm going to take it for a drive. It's still not 100% there yet. Again, it certainly seems to be better. Damage done to the doors or anything like that. Just like I didn't think there would be. Ah, awesome people! Listen to that. Yes, it's still coming through, but it's nowhere near as bad. I mean, nowhere near. So I just need to go a little bit more and we are good. So that is brilliant. It is actually working. Absolutely awesome. I've just noticed when I look at this now, this has been replaced I don't know how many times, but see how far it is away from there. You know, it's the thickness of my finger, so that also could be doing something. I can't take this off, the glue is too strong and it won't stick back on there, but I think this has been put in the wrong place, which doesn't help. What I've done has definitely helped, but I think that would also help if that was moved up. Right, we are doing 40. Listen to that. Absolutely lovely. I'm doing a lot faster now. Still doing the speed limit, exactly the speed limit, because it's illegal to do anything else. But listen, no noise. Absolutely no noise. It did take a little bit more tweaking, but no noise. And I do think them rubbers are in the wrong place. I just don't think I'm going to be able to undo them and put them in. Well, in fact, I know I won't be able to. But it doesn't matter because it is done. So awesome. Simple-ish. I know it looked a bit archaic, but I mean, with wear and tear on the van, and you know, the doors open and they do get twisted over a period of time, and we didn't do any damage to absolutely anything. It looked a bit how you're doing, but it doesn't matter, it worked. So as always, hope it helps. Please like, share, comment and subscribe. Don't forget, links up here, links down below, but most importantly, don't forget, get your hands dirty. See you for the next one. Sorted.